What's going on, Reject Nation? Greg Alba here with That Cybert channel. Dan Cybert over here.
Yeah.
You can catch him twitch.tv/That Cybert channel. Live stream video gameplays. Ooh. YouTube.com/That Cybert channel. That's where I've been promoting him since day one. And of course, he's part of the TGN Squadron.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/user/games.
Yeah.
That easy to find.
We locked that down.
So I've been saving some of the best game trailers for That Cybert guy over here because, you know, E3's been going on. I've been getting up reactions as late as possible for you guys.
Just in time.
Just in time.
For you to go like, finally.
Yeah, that's what all the comments are going to be. The Evil Within 2 official E3 announcement trailer.
Yeah, real quick. Good to be back.
It's good to be back. Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a real long time.
It's been like 5-6 months.
Yeah, that's what happens when you live like an hour away from each other.
You played the first one, right?
I played half the first one. I think I basically rage quit because I was really tired and something happened that was shitty to me. So I was like, no, fuck it, I'm done.
Ah, dude, it happens. Well, guess what? Sebastian's back. That's all I know.
Peggy 18.
He knows.
Creepy.
Oh.
Oh man, this guy just can't catch a break.
Arson.
Aww. Oh, it's his daughter.
It's so incredible what we can do now with just like 3D modeling and everything, and that's creepy.
Appreciate the art. Whoa. Whoa.
This trailer's so cool. Oh. I don't like when people have like weird hand things. I don't like it. Just don't like it.
Oh man, this poor guy.
I know. And now zombies.
Sweet. Sweet. So the nightmares continue, people. The nightmares continue. So it looks like he's on a quest to save. I'm assuming that's his daughter. And with the teddy bear, little girl look, he seems like a father to her, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's trying to save his daughter in this version of the game. I'm wondering how much he's changed as a character. Because first one, he's like fish out of water.
Yeah, it's a fish out of water. Like, what's going on? My biggest worry for this game right now, calling back to when I played it the first time, of the original one, is that I thought it was going to be a lot scarier. And it was still kind of like action shootery, just kind of like I had a gun, so I felt like insanely comfortable all the way through.
Yeah. Well, I heard that the gameplay itself, like, was what you said.
Yeah.
And that people expected a lot more in terms of story-wise, too. They expected more.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, The Evil Within was not a bad game. It's just, the problem with these cinematic trailers is they make everything look so cool.
Epic.
Yeah, but we don't see gameplay, and we
Yeah.
don't see, like, what's gonna be like, if they keep up the visuals, and, like...
Yeah.
The atmosphere, like this, I'd be so much into it if it was just a creepy fucking ass game.
Right. In terms of story-wise, I'm thinking, what is the thing called? STEM in the first one?
Right, the thing.
The mind thing. Yeah.
The mind thing?
That's how we explain things in videos. The mind thing. In the first one, he's kind of thrown into this situation. In this one, it seems like he's probably going to intentionally step into it to try to save his daughter. So it kind of gives it a more personal story as well, especially for our main character.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's better when they're, like, the first one, opens with, like, you're in it.
Yeah.
Like you're just like you're in there, and that's kind of, then you gotta find your way out. This one is very much like, I don't want to go back in, but I gotta go back in.
Yeah.
I'll go back and
I'll go back in.
I'll go back in.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I gotta say, like, seeing this trailer, I'm like, I kind of want to go back. I'll finish The Evil Within because this looks like it's worth it.
I'd imagine they'd step it up a lot because the first one seemed like it was received well, yet like disappointing. It's kind of like with movies that get a good score on Rotten Tomatoes but are still perceived as a disappointment.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's how The Evil Within was kind of perceived. At least from what I would read a lot about online. You know, I'm sure there's people out there in the comment box who are like, what are you talking about? It's a great game.
Yeah. Well, it's a new IP, so, like, all you have is, like, a real solid groundwork, and all you can do is build on it. And while Evil Within, like, it didn't capture me right away, they still have a lot they can build off with the second one, so...
What would you want more out of it? To actually just be scary?
It's
called Evil Within.
I want to be... I want to be on the edge of my seat, and I felt with that one, I felt too comfortable at times. For example, there was this one part where you need to get a key card. And everyone knows, like, getting a key card in a horror, like, game or movie, you get the key, there's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
And, like, I predicted the exact scenario what was gonna happen.
I gotcha.
So I want less predictability, and I want it to come at me hard.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, too, with this kind of trailer, because I remember the E3 trailers, or the game trailers for the first Evil Within, just capitalize on horror elements. This seemed to capitalize on emotional elements.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they are going to go down a path of making it a much bigger... Because like, this is a life or death situation with his daughter he's dealing with. So I keep saying his daughter as if I know for sure.
His daughter, clearly. It's a small girl. Clearly his daughter. It's his niece.
I'm thinking that like combining the elements of horror with personal emotion could just make for an overall better investment of an entire game to be on board with, and can enhance the story aspect. Because if there's one thing I know that people were a little let down by, was story aspect.
Yeah, I remember why I didn't get into it. It was that it was too much emphasis on gore.
Gotcha.
It was too much about, like, oh my god, you just went down a meat slide and look at all this, like, dead blood around you. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But...
Gotcha. Well, you know, people are very excited for this one, so must mean something for something. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, we got a lot more trailers to watch right now. We're just starting off with this one. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Don't you love how you have to do two things?
Hey, here's a two-step process to, like, really get in. Thanks, YouTube.
Dan, that Cybert channel on Twitch, and also on YouTube. You can catch him on the TGN Squadron over at youtube.com. You can just type in youtube.com/games.
It's user/games.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
I know, right?
That's amazing. It's like my email. I can't give you my email.
We stream 12:30 on. I stream at 12:30 and on both Thursday and Friday over there. So
okay, cool.
Come get your light.